Madoda Sabelani, Madoda Sabelani, Madoda Ngandani, Iyolengos, City Lengos.
Three things men should be conscious of in the 21st century. The change a normal man is struggling with in today's generation, that is in the 21st century, is about three things. One, it's about studying or understanding the times. Times have changed, and the change may have happened right under our nose. We may have supported the change, or we may have even voted for the change. Some men are struggling with the very change they have been fighting and longing for. Unfortunately, times have changed. It is because of this change that we are also experiencing the second challenge. The second challenge is correctly defining yourself as man. If we can no longer define ourselves correctly, then we have lost our self-identity. We have lost our self-worth, and we have lost our values. Most men are stuck in this position today. We are trying to use historical definitions of manhood to define today's manhood. For an example, we are still holding on to the ideas of yesterday where we used to believe that a man is a head of the family, a man is a provider, and a man is a protector, which is good. But in the 21st century, things have changed. Unfortunately today, even the man who works harder, earns higher, and achieves greater than his father is less appreciated. Today's man is trying 50 times harder to please their wives and their children. And the harder you try, the harder you fail. Because what pleased your mother is far less than what pleases your wife and children today. Today is hard to please a woman, because she's either equal or higher than you, with authority, with rank, with position, with salary, with education, and many other achievements. She's not sure if she still needs a man in her life. I mean, she has got a house, a car, furniture, airtime, and her own children. Unfortunately, what she wants from you is what you were not trained to provide. Sometimes what she wants feels like you are degrading yourself. It's like we are zehlisa. Your struggle is how to please her, because you cannot provide, protect, or even stand before her. You are not sure if she needs you anymore. You are not sure if you are still appreciated anymore. You are not sure what is your role anymore and how to play that role anymore. You are not sure if you are still needed in that circle. This is one of the reasons most men tend to run to those women who are somewhat still vulnerable. We run to a woman that we know very well that somehow needs you or your little money. Listen, if you get your identity and values from things you do, then when the things you do are no longer important or are gone, your identity and value and self-worth is also gone. If your identity and manhood is brought about by the job you do, the position you hold, the title you have, the money you possess, and the crowds that applaud you or people you are associated with, then when all these things cease to exist, then your manhood is gone. If your value and identity is identified by the roles you perform, then your life is in danger. Number 3, realize your purpose. The thing that makes some men so dangerous to society is nothing but what they have lost. A number of men are confused and frustrated. You ask yourself, why am I still here? Who am I? What is my purpose in this life? Why am I still in existence? This is why a lot of men go to gym and get your body shaped in a scary way by taking chemicals and hope you'll be respected as a man. This is why so many men opt to crime just to prove that I'm a man. This is why other men extend their dick just to try and prove that you are a man. This is why many men carry dangerous weapons all over the town and are so violent just to try and demand some respect. This is why many men joins the gang just to be acknowledged and somewhat respected. This is why you are so caught up in alcohol, substance abuse and sex scandals, trying to prove a point that you are a man. This is why we are fighting over the fallen crumbs from our master's tables. This is why you will forever be living by handouts. This is why you will forever be in those queues 3350. Which is why we end up selling our children and women to trafficking. This is why you will end up with no children, wives and the land. Bethathwe ngabezizwe. Simply because we have lost our sense of purpose. Again, vukeni maqandeni wemadoda. When one man does something terrible in society, all men must feel the pinch. When one man does something evil, we no longer even ask what was happening, what was wrong, what happened, what really transpired, what could have. All we say is, oh, he's man again. If something loses its purpose for existence, then it's no longer worth existing. Just as Jesus once said, you are the salt of the earth. But if the salt loses its saltiness, how can it be made salty again? It is no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled underfoot. You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under the basket. Instead, they set it on a stand so that it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. Listen to me. There is a reason why you are a man and not another gender. There is a reason why you were built the way you were built. There is a reason why you are not built to be violent against women and children, or even violent against one another. You were not built to boast to each other and hate each other as men. You were not built to be a threat to society. You were not built to be a puppet. You are neither built to be an island. There is a reason why you are under such attack and pressure. There is a reason why you are so isolated and confused. There is a reason. There is a reason Satan hates you so much. There is a reason. There is a reason why you are better off locked up in prison. There is a reason why you are better off drunk and intoxicated every day. There is a reason why you are better off thinking about sex and satisfying your temporary sexual needs, because if you are to be sober and realize your potential and discover your purpose, only the sky is the limit. As men, we need each other. It was united men who achieved all the great things in history. If men can unite, work together for a common goal, hold hands, discipline and correct each other, stop discriminating and misjudging one another and ill-treating each other, never allow anything to come between us as men. Be your brother's keeper. Re apesaneng tseya, re jarelaneng mefokolo, re tlohele ho tsheisana ka bofela ba monna e mong, re lese ho jana direte le ho putelana. The world will be a better place if men will discover their purpose. God bless you.